Thank you, Mr. Barnhart, for that introduction. As I've reflected on my tennis career and my time here at the University of Kentucky, I quickly realized that one of the primary ingredients in a successful career is having people who support you. Certainly, you need the ability to compete at a high level and you have to have a strong work ethic, but it is ultimately the people that you surround yourself with that makes the real difference. Success never happens alone, and I was blessed to be surrounded by a great team from day one. To get to where I am today as a tennis player and as a young man, I owe a lot of credit to many people. I can't possibly thank them all, but I'd like to thank some very special people at this time. First and foremost, none of this would have been even possible without my mother, Kathy Quigley. My mom has always been my biggest fan, and believe me, my toughest coach. She supported me every step of the way. Mom, you hardly missed a match, no matter the location. From the University of Hawaii and Honolulu to the front row of Athens, Georgia, in my final match at the NCAA Tournament. You always made my tennis a priority, and I can't ever thank you enough. Thanks, Mom. To my dad, whether it was to pick me up after a tough loss or congratulate me on a big win, your words of encouragement always meant a lot to me and still do today. Thanks, Dad. To my sister and the rest of my family, thank you for giving me countless rides to practices, cheering me on in the stands throughout my tennis career, and reminding me that hard work really does pay off. Most of all, thank you for your consistent love and support. One of the reasons University of Kentucky men's tennis is so successful is because of the incredible staff. My coaches, Dennis Emery and Cedric Kaufman, also Hall of Famers, by the way, made promises to me to convince me to come here. Let me be absolutely clear. From those days to today, they have far exceeded their word. During my time at UK, Dennis and Cedric did their best to not only prepare me for my collegiate matches, but to prepare me for my future in tennis. But it didn't end when I graduated. I can call Cedric anytime I need advice or a morale boost, and Dennis has never stopped being my coach even today. I rely on Dennis's knowledge, insights into the game, and most of all, his friendship. They have continued to help me reach my goals as a professional tennis player and have been there right there with me for some of my greatest achievements and proudest moments. Thank you, Dennis and Cedric. To each and every one of my teammates who were and still are like my brothers to me. We enjoyed our successes like having an undefeated senior year to win the SEC regular season. Because we trusted one another, supported each other, and pushed each other to reach our highest potential, I was honored to play Court 1 the last 3 years of my college tennis career. But honestly, it could have been another player. My teammates only wanted what was best for the team, and no one ever complained. Without selfless teammates, without my brothers, my college career wouldn't have been nearly as gratifying, nor would it have been nearly as fun. And I thank them all. May I pause here for a moment, remember one of my closest teammates, Bruno Augustinelli. Bruno was the very first player I met when I arrived on campus, and he left us far too soon on March 9th, 2016, when he was in a tragic accident that took his life only 1 week after the birth of his first child. Bruno was simply one of the best people I've ever known. He showed me everything from how to get an ab workout while driving the car, to showing me what hard work really does, and above all, how to compete at the highest level. Bruno, you are a role model to so many, and a big brother to me. I miss you, Mr. Wildcat. I wish you could have been here tonight. I knew you would have been. To someone that has not only done so much for me, but done so much for the University of Kentucky, Mr. Mitch Barnhart. It was a tremendous honor for you to introduce me tonight, and an even greater honor being a student athlete at the University of Kentucky under your leadership. I remember meeting you for the first time on college game day when the Cats took on the Florida Gators in basketball. You took time out of your busy schedule to meet with me personally and show me around the Joe Kraft Center shortly before tip-off. From recruiting to post-graduation on the grind of my professional tennis career, you've always found the time to check in with me just to catch up or to congratulate me on my latest achievement. Thank you so much, Mr. Barnhart. Looking back over my 4 years at Kentucky, with all my great memories and my accomplishments, my best memory by far was on April 20th, 2010, when I met the love of my life, Tara Klein-Hins, now Tara Quigley. That day, Tara and my wonderful parents-in-law decided to come watch some UK tennis. Shortly after, we were introduced by mutual friends. I spent the next year going to as many football and basketball games as possible, focused only on the sidelines where I couldn't take my eyes off my beautiful girl on the UK dance team. You and your family have supported me in my dreams from the day we met. You are a big reason why I am the man today and the reason I'm standing up here today. Tara, I love you. My senior year, I took a very unique and influential class at the University of Kentucky. Lieutenant Colonel Jason Cummins taught me not only how to lead myself, but how to lead others. In completing this course, I realized what makes UK such a successful environment. The secret is simple. The university is constantly surrounded by servant leaders. From my tutors at the CAT Center to the trainers at Shively and all behind the scenes, the game day staff. The priority of everyone in the athletics program was and is to help the student athletes develop and perform at the highest level, both in the classroom and on the court or the field. I thank all these sometimes unsung heroes at UK. In closing, all these people have given me the greatest gift of all, their love, which has allowed me to believe in myself and do my best to make my dreams come true. Thank you to everyone that made this weekend so special for us inductees. Congratulations to my fellow Hall of Famers. What an honor and privilege it is to be part of the 2016 University of Kentucky Hall of Fame. Good night and go Cats.